ирсэн байгаа. Тэгээд төсрөөд сколотын гишүүн зөвхөн зориулаад тухайн сургуулийнхаа танилцуулга лекцийг олгож байгаа. Тэгээд сая болохоор Цэцэрлэгчийн түүхийн намын цаанд байгаа American Corner дээр подкаст хийсэн байгаа. Тэгээд хүн тухайн сургуулийнхаа хийх scholarship ed financial scholarship, financial ed тэгээд бусад community service подкаст podcast болчихлоо. Манай education Mongolia гээс надад байгаа. Тэгээд манай education Mongolia-гийн уралгаар маргааш Цэцэрлэгчийн түүхийн намын цаанд American Corner дээр 3 цагаас Mercy University-ийн мөн Trump University, City University гэх мэт Америкийн сургуулийн төвчөд зэрэг тавхан өмчлөг болоод ирдээ юм сургуулийн танилцуулга болох юм. Тэгэхээр тавхан манай education Mongolia page руу ороод event систем гарах юм бол тэр мэдээлэлүүд маань байгаа. Тавхан QR code-ыг SCAD хийж уншуулаад түлхээд авчих юм байгаа. Тэгээ манай байгууллага болохоор Америкийн одоо 4000 гаруй монголын хэмжээтэй сургуулиудын мэдээллийг өмчлөгөө нийлдэг үлддэг юм афиасны Монгол ганцхан ганцын байгууллага хамгийн түрүүнд манайх руу сэхийн мэдээлэл үлдээдэг байгаа. Яг гэвэл хэдвийн дамжуулах байгууллага учраас тэгээд scholarship алерт болсон дээр одоо танах зорилгоод олон улсын зорилгоор сэхийн мэдээллүүдийг чинь social media-дээр танилцдаг. Тэгээд танай тэр мэдээллийг харуулж аваад танилцуулах боломжтой байгаа. I'd like to invite you to the stage, Ms. Sonia Moon, Associate Director of Admission at the Solana College of Art and Design. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and welcome to your School of English. And also I'd like to express our sincere gratitude to your School of English for hosting us. And
okay, well, thank you. Hi, my name is Sonia Moon. I am the Associate Director of SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design. How are you? And back there, can you hear me very well? Yes. I used to be a professor and I taught, so teaching, my voice really carries. Nobody can sleep in my classroom. My voice is very loud. Okay, so I work for SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, and everybody who comes to SCAD has something called a SCAD story. So SCAD story is why you came to SCAD. Some of the students, we had a student who graduated from a mechanical engineering degree, and she decided to study animation, so she came later. She went to college in Korea, which is called Seoul National University, one of the best ones. She graduated with an engineering degree, and now is studying animation over there. So people have many different stories. I have a SCAD story too, actually. So when I was your age, once I was your age, I didn't know what to study. So I decided to study a subject which might be one of your favorite subjects. Just guess what I majored in. Guess what my major was in college. Can you just guess? Anything?
Physics.
Science. What else?
Art and design.
Art and design. Okay, so actually, I decided to major in chemistry. So I actually did finish with a chemistry degree. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to study, but my father, who was a math professor, thought it was an excellent idea. Making a long story short, I minored in English, went to graduate school, and I eventually became an English professor. So I taught English in a college, but one summer I had a great opportunity to visit Korea and teach one of your favorite tests. What do you think it is? SAT. So I taught SAT, TOEFL, and IELTS every summer for about 8 consecutive years. And during that time, because I was teaching SAT, I also was doing some college admissions. I was helping students write college apps when I come back to the U.S. when I was teaching. And making another long story short, I eventually decided to be an admissions, stop teaching and be admissions. I worked for the College of Pharmacy, and then I stopped working for SCAD because I was applying to different universities to be in admissions, but I learned SCAD is such a different university. SCAD is a university that really tries to help you accomplish your dreams and tries to guide you through the way. So let's see how your SCAD story can be like. So everybody, this is SCAD.
To me, SCAD is the catalyst of potential for myself and for the people around me.
you have this wonderland that is SCAD, where you have all these resources to execute your wildest dreams.
SCAD to me is this pot of gold of inspiration.
SCAD is where the future of all creative industries is reimagined. Our graduates not only know how to excel in their industries, but they know how to innovate and create change.
Our students are able to shoot in locations they have never been able to access. With the 2 LED phones, we're training our students on this environment so they can lead the conversations in this industry. I have never seen anything like that before. It's really just the foundation of how to build a business and how to be an entrepreneur.
SCAD is where creativity knows no bounds. It's where imagination and passion come together to inspire and innovate.
The resources are endless. As a student, I really took advantage of those resources to absorb as much knowledge as I could.
SCAD definitely is the best place to be.
It's like an actor's paradise, a filmmaker's paradise. You get access to everything and makes me want to go to school here.
I'm on my way to my dream career because of SCAD.
I love everything that SCAD represents. The curriculum, the programs, the facilities here, just the whole culture. It's absolutely incredible.
SCAD gave me the foundation that I needed, and it really built me up to the person that I am today. Once you're a SCAD B, you're forever a SCAD B.
So I'll give you a short introduction of SCAD, especially people love numbers. We have 18,500 students, which makes it the biggest art school in the U.S. Students are from, how many states are there in the U.S.? Do you know? Yeah, students are from all 50 states and more than 100 different countries. And definitely Mongolia is one of them. Every year we have several students who are from Mongolia, but also from Samoa, also from Virgin Islands, but of course other countries as well. Now, not only are we the biggest art school, but we have the most number of majors offering you more than 100 degrees. So if you think of art and design, how many majors do you usually think of?
Art and design are ямар хэдэн?
Yeah, how many majors? How many art and design majors do you know?
Art and design хэлээр өгтөдөө. Ямар
10, yes. We have 46 majors related to art and design. So we offer 46 majors. Some of them are very usual, like animation, painting, illustration, but also we have majors like UX design, game development, and even applied AI, and some business courses as well. Another interesting thing is, among the 46 majors, 29 of them are called STEM. Do you know what STEM stands for? Have you heard of STEM?
STEM-ийн abbreviation
Science,
technology, engineering,
and math. So actually, we have 29 majors that are classified as STEM, and what is the advantage of it? When you graduate from a U.S. school, everybody can work for 1 year with something called OPT, Optional Practical Training. If you graduate with a STEM major, you can do 2 additional years on a student visa. And we have 29 majors that are STEM. This is not what we decide. We can't say, oh, actually jewelry is STEM. Jewelry, science? Yes, because if you do jewelry, there are a lot of computer graphics as well. So that's, of course, you work with gemstones, diamonds, and gold as well. But also, you do work with computer graphics. And this is not something that we decide. It is the U.S. government that decides that if it is a STEM major or not. They look at our curriculum, see how innovative it is, and also where our international students are working after graduation. A lot of our students, for example, like UX design, 30% of the first graduating class got employed by Google. We have students who work for Meta, all these different companies, so that's why it's classified as STEM. And of course, there's a lot of traditional painting and illustration, but if you look at industrial design includes designing like pens, like designing a pen, cups, Stanley cup. If you go to Starbucks, there are all these cups. That's industrial design as well. But also, we design cars. So this kind of looks like a nice car. Not only students designed it, they made it. So this car actually runs and goes. It runs, goes up to 200 miles per hour. It's more than 200 kilometers. It goes really fast. Our students made this using a 3D printer with new technology. We have a major called fiber, and if you look at the back seat, it's made out of special fiber. So our students designed it as well. Not only are we very innovative, but we have 44 #1 rankings last year. Just #1. If you include #2, there's a lot more. For example, visual effects. You know, see these movies, there's visual effects. That was #1. I think animation was #2. We don't look at #2, we only look at #1. So we have 44 #1 rankings, and in order to be #1, we constantly innovate and change our curriculum so it can be up to industry standards. One example is making a new major like applied AI. So we always taught students how to use AI. If you major in animation, visual effects, we've been using AI for quite a bit because people think, is AI going to replace art? No, it's not. AI is all database. Nothing is new. Art is always something new, created. So we have been teaching students how to utilize AI for quite a bit, but now we have a dedicated major called Applied AI, so students will learn how to use AI to streamline the design process. Now, when you come to SCAD, do you need to decide on a major? What year are you in? Are you juniors or seniors? Seniors. Oh, you guys are seniors? You need to start applying for college, right? No? Not yet? When do you start applying? Huh? In November. Okay. So do you know exactly what you want to study? You do? What do you want to study?
Economics.
Economics, very good. How about other people? Do you know exactly what you want to study? Architecture? Oh, we have an architecture major. Okay, how about other students? So, both of my kids went to college over there. My daughter was very sure she wanted to major in chemistry. She says, oh my gosh, she's like me. Anyway, she decided to change her major after what? Just guess, after 2 days. Yeah, after 2 days, she says, I'm going to change my major. Well, it didn't go far. She majored in neuroscience. But so she is like me too. She liked chemistry, but she changed her major. Yeah, something like. And my son changed his major 3 times. It didn't go far. Computer science, data science, now it is math. However, sometimes when you go and study, it might not be exactly what you think it is. So we give you the flexibility. We have a student who now works for Google. She majored in UX design. She came in as a fashion major. She was very sure she wants to study fashion. So we give you the flexibility of changing your major. So when you come in, as long as you know you want to be in the creative field, you are okay because everybody's going to take foundational studies at the very beginning, and then they can find their pathway. We have students who said, I'm going to major in animation. They changed to motion media. Do you know what motion media is? Yeah, a lot of people don't. She didn't know either, but wow, motion media is very interesting. So we have so many majors. We want students to find their pathway and know find their interests as well. So we give you the flexibility. You don't have to decide on a major. Even though you do, you can change it. Also, we have great professors. We have professors with a lot of different backgrounds. This is Melanie Moore. She got an MBA from Cornell. I mean, she was like a business major. She worked for Estee Lauder for a very long time, but she always thought it would be great if there was a business major for people who are very creative and who want to be in that industry. We have advertising and branding, also business and beauty and fragrance major. So those students are very artistic, but they don't want to draw. They want to do business, like fashion management. So we have professors who can teach that. We have a film major, but also a acting major. So this is a professor, D.W. Muffet. He graduated from Stanford, so I know some of the students do want to go there. International relations. However, he decided to become an actor, and he was in a lot of shows. He's a professor, and then I know last summer he went to he did go to Hollywood to consult Leonardo DiCaprio. So we have a lot of people with interesting backgrounds. Now, have you seen CSI or Big Bang Theory? Some of you? It is an American drama. She was the casting director there. So Georgia is ranked #1 in the country for movie production. So if you're interested in it, that's definitely something that you can do. Also, we have a Professor B.C. Huang. So what kind of, do you use iPhone or Samsung? Samsung, yes. Well, I have an iPhone and a Samsung, but I like Samsung a lot more. He is the person who worked for Samsung who designed the first Samsung smartphone and the interface. Now he came to the U.S. to open up the Silicon Valley office, and he's a professor for UX design. So UX design is also a very popular major. Okay, so we have a lot of support, great professors. Where is SCAD? Where's Savannah College of Art and Design? Very good. United States, yes. So we call it 4 different campuses. We have the Atlanta campus. So do you see the rooftop swimming pool over there? Yeah, that is real. I didn't make it up. We also have the Savannah campus, and we have Lacoste, France campus. So there's a campus in Lacoste, France. It's in the Provence area. You can go study with the same amount of tuition for 1 quarter, or you can do online. So sometimes in the summer, you can take an online course as well if you decide to come back home. So we have the flexibility of going to different campuses if you want to. So you can move from campus to campus. You can start out in the Savannah campus, study for 1 year, go to Atlanta and Lacoste, and then decide where you want to finish off your studies as well. So let's see how your day-to-day life at SCAD will look like. And most of this is on campus.
Life at SCAD is amazing. It's colorful, it's fun, it's exciting, it's fulfilling.
When I became a freshman at SCAD, I immediately knew that I also wanted my sister to come here.
There's so many opportunities, so many resources. The sky's the limit when it comes to SCAD.
SCAD is one of my favorite places, and the outside of class time is just as important as the in-class time.
Savannah is a beautiful place where you will be able to create communities, and this is what makes the experience so wonderful.
It's a culture of openness and respect for diversity.
What's up, Atlanta?
Atlanta is an incredible city to study in, to build a career and a life here.
It's a beautiful community in the middle of Atlanta, just this hub of creativity.
Lacoste was definitely one of the best experiences I've ever had.
I've been walking around, just looking at all the sites, the chateau. I love the art, I love the scenes, I love everything. There's a wealth of opportunities that you can get here that you can get anywhere else.
So SCAD is known to have great facilities. So probably you've seen in movies, how does the U.S. college dorm look like? Do you know? So probably you've seen, there's like a hallway, there are like dorms like a hotel room. Now, if you want to go to the restroom, what do you need to do? 2 o'clock in the morning, you have to actually get out of your room, go all the way to the end of the hallway, use the restroom, come back. If you want to take a shower, what do you need to do? You take something called like a shower caddy. It has a shampoo and all that. You have to go to the shower. Sometimes in the morning there's a line. You take a shower, and then you go in, you are waiting, and then you figure it out, oh my gosh, I didn't bring my shampoo. That happens sometimes too. And then after that, you have to put in a robe and come back to your room. But, however, at SCAD, there's no such thing as a communal bathroom. everybody lives in a suite. It's like a little apartment. So you have 2 rooms, you share with a roommate. There's a little suite, which is a living room, and then there's going to be a restroom. And the restroom usually has a shower, toilet, sink separately, so 3 people can be using at the same time. So the facilities are very good. And also, I mean, this is the Atlanta campus. You can see, yeah, we do have a rooftop swimming pool, that is true. And this is the Savannah campus freshman dorm. You see 1 building, but there's like 10 buildings in the compound. Inside, there's always like a workout room, a mind spa, so there are all these different facilities. SCAD really has a good community, so you will always feel home, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later. Not only is the dormitory great, but we have great facilities. So, for example, have you heard of an LED volume stage or a virtual stage? It gives you like a 3D effect. There are only 2 schools in the U.S. that has it, SCAD Savannah, SCAD Atlanta. So this is like an architectural history virtual tour. So you go in and it's like a virtual, it kind of feels like you are in that space. And a lot of students, not only film students, but visual effects students, animation students will use it as well. This is our fashion show, and this is actually on campus. So you can tell that we have wonderful facilities. Club-wise, we have 100 and plus different clubs. So some clubs are really related to your major, but some of them are not. So you can do like, I know, K-pop club, or you can do a Bollywood dancing club as well. And this is part of the dormitory as well. So mind spa, like a SCAD fit, that does not do justice. It's very huge. It's like bigger than like a hotel workout room. So there are like 20 treadmills, and there's next to this swimming pool. So you get to have that experience. And also, if you like swimming, definitely that's great. And now, after graduation, what happens? Don't you want a job? So you got great education, wonderful people to work with, majored in something, found your pathway, but you do want a job. So at SCAD, the job employment rate is 99%. So after you graduate, if you're not the 1%, you'll find, hopefully you're not the bottom 1%. So you will find a job. And where our students work at many, many different places, but I'm going to kind of tell you, and this is going to be the last short video, like a 1-minute video, about how SCAD supports you when you're a student, so you are successful after you graduate, and the type of industry experience you have while you're a student.
My time at SCAD was integral to who I am today. SCAD more than prepared me for my future job.
The teaching philosophy here at SCAD is learn now what you need for the future.
Every classroom is mirrored on what is happening currently in industry. We truly believe this is what a classroom looks like. The back step for our students will be seamless when they step in industry. We've worked with Coca-Cola, we've worked with Porsche, Deloitte, BMW. The list is really endless when it comes to the experiences and collaborations our students have had the opportunity to work with.
We're learning actively from people who've been in the industry, and we're getting hands-on experience.
My education at SCAD put me leaps and bounds above my peers.
Get this creative education, but also be in this beautiful environment, to me is so inspiring.
I wish I had gone to SCAD. I'm fascinated by it. It's an endless series of delights.
You are free to stretch your creative muscles and do anything that comes to your mind. The students are so lucky to have it.
SCAD has always been a lifelong experience. For our alums, we provide programs to help our graduates build successful businesses, reconnect with fellow alums, and use SCAD resources to launch their dream projects.
After we graduate, we get an opportunity to come back. SCAD fostered that. I'm just really proud to be a part of that.
SCAD has done a great job of supporting their alumni. We appreciate it so much.
SCAD of innovators, of visionaries, of talented individuals that support one another to develop the future.
Thank you to SCAD for providing me with all of the different avenues to be a success in the things that I love.
After graduation, we're going to New York and work for Google,
Thank you.
Netflix,
BMW, CBS Sports,
IBM,
so when our students graduate, they work in many different types of companies. Of course, Disney definitely is our #1 employer for animation graduates, but also some students work for Microsoft, Delta, Amazon, Samsung. So these are our top employers. So you can tell, even though you major in art, there's like a variety and very different types of places you can work for. I will introduce you to some of our alums. Do you watch Netflix? Netflix. Really? So have you watched Emily in Paris? Really? Like, you're not supposed to, like, you're a high school kid. Anyway, so our graduate, Kate Barton, she actually was selected the Forbes 30 people under 30 to be successful. And also, she won a Vogue magazine award and got $40,000 as a prize to start her own business. And I particularly do not like this outfit, but this is what she designed, and she was on Emily. Do you know who she is, if you've seen Emily in Paris? Mm-hmm. This is Emily's boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so Kate Barton already designed for her. Also, we have students like Hannah, who made a very successful business as well. So we have a lot of students who are very successful. Okay, also, these are just like a handful of graduate students, but also at the same time, we give you opportunity to work while you're a student. So there's something called SCAD Pro, and I'm going to give you an example of this. So do you know what, do you like football? Do you know American football? Do you like it? I don't. I don't like football. I have no idea why these guys are running around catching a small ball like this. However, I do watch something called the Super Bowl, which is the biggest football game. It's the biggest football game that everybody watches, and there's something called like the halftime show. Have you seen the halftime show? Yeah. So the art director for the halftime show is also a SCAD grad. She was an international student, and she's the art director, and she won the Emmys. Now, another thing was, this is the halftime. This is the sports, and do you see the background? These are like AR, VR, augmented reality graphics. Our students did it. So you get to do it while you're a student. I'll give you another example. Have you heard of NASA? Do you think our students will work for NASA? Like what? Yeah, that too. Actually, we do have a student who graduated from game design who is doing the 3D rendering for a place called Axon Space that designs spaceships. But also, NASA wanted our students to make some educational material to promote, to educate students about the satellite called ICE-SAT-2. So when you think of educational material, what do you think of? Like a booklet, pamphlet, is what you think? But anyway, our students designed animation, they made a game, so the students can learn about this new satellite, and NASA is using it. So these are some of the examples of a SCAD Pro project. Also, do you use Google Maps? Yes, some of the features from Google Maps are by our students. Our students did the Google Map project. Have you seen the Samsung Fold phone, the one that opens up like this? Mm-hmm. I think now is like number 7 right now. For number 3, some of the designs are by our students as well. So this is called a SCAD Pro project. You do company projects when you're a student. There were we did several with BMW, we did it with Uber, we did it with many with Delta as well for various projects. And we have about 100 projects like that a year, so you can participate in it, which looks great on your resume. Okay, also another thing is there's something called SCAD AMP. Everybody, if you want a job, what do you need? Good, resume. Yeah, you need a resume. So, but a resume is, you need work experience, right? So, if you need work experience, what do you need? A job, right? But if you want a job, what do you need? Work experience, yeah. That's why SCAD Pro kind of plays a big part of building your resume. Number 2, now, you need your resume. What is the final process of getting a job? Interview. Yes, very good. Interview. A lot of times interview is a PowerPoint presentation. Are you good at it? Are you good at making like a charismatic statement? So SCAD AMP is here to help. So SCAD AMP is a communication studio. When you go there, there are coaches that will help you with your presentation. So right now, if you want to make practice your presentation, what do? Do you practice in front of the mirror or don't practice? Mirror? Yeah, that's one way. Now, when you go to SCAD AMP, there's going to be a screen like this, and you're going to be practicing in front of the screen. On the screen, there's going to be audience. There's going to be audience. And if you do a bad job, like if you start, you know what and then the audience will start rolling their eyes and walk out on the screen. But it's a good way to practice, right? Because you want to learn how to recover before you do it in real life. Another thing is, have you heard of an elevator pitch? Yeah, so maybe you've seen it in movies, like, oh, I have this idea. Can you listen to, like, you know, a top CEO, you go, can you listen to my idea? Do you think they'll go, sure, I have 2 hours? No. It's like, if you're lucky, okay, I have 1 minute while I going up in my elevator, going to my office in the elevator. So actually, if you go to SCAD AMP, there is an elevator. You go in with your communication coach, and you press the button, and it's going to count down 60, 59, 58. You have 1 minute to make the most effective statement that will want other people to listen to you more. So these are some of the classes SCAD AMP has. So you can tell that SCAD really tries to support students. Another thing great about SCAD is their signature events. So, have you heard of Demi Moore? Yeah. Have you heard of Demi Moore? Have you seen the movie Substance? Yeah, I have. Is it good? I'm too scared to watch. Anyway, so she was at SCAD for a film festival. So this is our film festival. Hugh Jackman was there. A lot of directors were there. Also, not only do we have a lot of guest speakers like this, but we have something called Animation Festival. We have so many festivals, animation festivals. Do you know who came to the Animation Festival? A famous animation director. What is your #1 animation these days? Who said that? Who said that? K-pop. Yeah, K-pop. Is it Demon Hunters? Yeah. So the directors were at the Animation Festival. So we have a lot of wonderful guest speakers who come to. So everybody will be inspired. You will learn a little bit more about those areas, and we have wonderful signature events. And not just these kind of events, but we have something called like a sand festival. So everybody will go to the beach, which is 20 minutes away from Savannah, and then you will build. The sand castle is not like, these are our students, and we will build sand castle, and it will be like a contest. We have a sidewalk festival. We have this festival, a TV festival. So we have so many festivals that students get to really enjoy school life. Also, you guys are seniors, so it doesn't apply to you, but we do have camp that you can come in the summer. However, I will send you more information about that later if you're interested. So as SCAD, I know some of you need to apply. #1, you apply first. Okay, you apply. After you apply, it only takes about 20 minutes to apply to SCAD. I know, it's like, oh, that's great. No, after you apply, you will be connected with the admission advisor, and the admission advisor will tell you what they need. Transcripts, you'll need your resume, if you have a portfolio, if you want to submit it for scholarship, you can do that. So this is something that we do, and we would love you to plan ahead as well, and love you to visit. Now, these are some sites that helps you to but I would like you to connect us on Instagram, scad.edu. We have a TikTok, Facebook, YouTube channel as well. I will send you some information and some links if you're interested. And this is our graduation. Does it look great or not? Yes, so I hope you can be part of it. If you would like more information, okay, hold on just a second. I'm going to give you a QR code, so that's why this was up at the time. Hold on just a second. The QR code was not in the original presentation, so let me give you a QR code. Hold on a second. this will give you that QR code.
And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Yes, please feel free to ask. And I cannot find that QR code. Okay, hold on.
It's okay. За асуулт байх юм бол энд манай Монгол Улсыг зориод та бүхэн суулаад танилцуулахаар ирсэн юм чинь аппликейшн процесстэй холбоотой ч юм уу портфолиотой ч холбоотой юм уу асуултууд асууж болно шүү. За.
Everybody, so if you can take out your phone and scan this QR code and leave me your, yeah, you guys are good. So they're just, you don't have to leave a phone number, you don't have to leave your interest. What's important is please leave your name, email address. I'll send you a short email about the links. I'll give you some links and give you some information just in case you want that. So please leave your name and email address. And if you're interested, write your school name, and that's probably about it. And then submit it. And tonight, I will send you all that information. So if you have any questions, I will send you email. So you just have to email me back for that, for any questions. So I encourage you to leave your email address. So please scan this, and thank you so much. You can ask me any questions. I have answers about college applications or like for example, like essay statements. If you are interested in, I can answer you about that as well. So thank you so much, and go. I think you need to study today. Is it an IELTS class? Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Have fun. And I have some materials here, so if you are interested, you can take some. So I'm going to leave this with you. Thank you.
За асуулт авах юм бол асуугаарай. Авсан зориулсан ирсэн юм чинь саний презентацтэй холбоотой ч юм уу те. Хас асуух юм. Арт дизайн шилээс цэцлэгтүүд байгаа юу тийм бол асуулт болно. Арт дизайн сурах байсан ч гэсэндээ энэ SCAD-ийн захирал учраас процесстэй холбоотой ч юм уу application tips ч юм уу асуултууд асууж болно шүү. За. Асуулт бэчдээс common yes, the common app was the order from the format. So she asked that in order to apply your institutions, can she use common app?
Yeah, so you can use Common App or you can use our application as well.
Does it require SATs?
So no, we do not require SAT. If you have an SAT score, if you're proud of it, yeah, because if you can submit it, but it's all pretty much holistic. If you ask any university admission advisor, they will say holistic. So it's not a certain score that you need to get. So you don't have to. But if you think this will make my application look better, you can submit it, and you can discuss that with your admission advisor as well. Okay? Yes.
What about tuition?
So, okay, yes, scholarship and tuition. So tuition is the lowest among any art university, which is like $40,000 just for tuition. However, we have great scholarships. So we have academic scholarship and achievement scholarship. I can send you that information as well. So just scan this. I will send you all that information because you're very interested in it. You don't have to apply for a separate scholarship. So everybody will be considered for an academic scholarship, depending on your GPA and the courses you took. It's quite big. And then also for your resume and portfolio, you get achievement scholarship. We have a little bit more emphasis on the academic side, so that will be wonderful to, if you submit your application and it's automatically considered. So that's an advantage of it. Now, we do invite you to International Student Scholarship for certain students as well. Any other questions? Yes?
Does SCAD have any engineering degrees?
No, no engineering degrees. So I think some students are interested. You have to be creative. So we have game design, but it's not an engineering degree. So I can send you a list of, just submit. Everything's going to be in that email. It's a personal email. You'll get to explore all the different majors. You have something called like immersive reality, like AR, VR. So all that is included. So it'll be good to leave your information so I can send you the list of all the programs. And all you have to do is look at the links and explore if you're interested. So it'll be a good opportunity for you to kind of look at what other university gets to offer. Okay? Any other questions?
Is it possible to study at the SCAD with full ride without the...
So I would say full ride is not very common in the U.S. Yes, I know some schools like Harvard, they offer full ride depending on your parents' income, but compared to like art and design schools, I think we have the best scholarship with the lowest tuition. However, not really full ride. Yeah, because like America is a country of freedom, right? However, nothing is free. Yeah, that's so it's I know you hear about full ride, but realistically, it doesn't happen a lot as you think. So you will have to have some kind of financial support. However, I think ours is quite affordable compared to other schools because of the scholarship. Especially if you have good grades, definitely that's going to help you quite a bit. Okay. Any other questions?
Please feel free to ask your questions.
And thank you so much. If you leave your information, I'm going to send you an email. You can just reply back with any other questions that you have, because I know some people cannot think of a question right now, or they don't want to ask right now. But make sure you have an opportunity, because the email is not just from any account. It's like I send it personally. So all you have to do is I send it personally. So you're going to get an email from Sonia Moon. And smoon@scad.edu. So that's going to be me. So if you reply back, it's going to be me. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much, and you have a great afternoon and evening.
So here's the end of our session, and let's take a group picture together so we will go into our education. Sure. За ясах хамаас нөгөө сайбаа гэж project just screenshot хийх QR code болсон имэйл хаягаар асууж болно. Тэгээд түрүү хэлсэнтэй маргааш бас нөгөө 3 цагаас Mercy University ирэн тэгээд аслаг дээр хийхэд боллоо. Тэгэхээр бүгд маань хэрвээ хичээл болж ирэл ирээд Mercy University-ийн асууж байгаа болвол асуулт асууж болно. Зөвхөн хас болтгүй university-тэй холбоотой ч юм уу college-тэй холбоотой асуултаа суулгах нэртэй За тэгээ манайхыг дагаараа education is Mongolia гэж байна шүү. Манайхан Америкийн грид департаментийн захиалгчтай яг авчаас хамгаалж учраас яг бүх одоо специалистийн манайхаас авч байна шүү. За тэгээ бүгдээ төв байж байгаа зураг авчихсан. Баярлалаа.